Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to our channel, Interesting Avenue. In today's video, we're going to list down the top 10 satisfying deaths of most hated MCU characters. But before we jump into our video, we would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Also, turn on the bell notifications to receive our latest updates. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Ego, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Ego the Living Planet is a fictional character appearing in American comic books, published by Marvel Comics. The character first appeared in Thor, and was created by writers Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby. Ego is the father of Peter Quill, the Lord of the Stars, and although initially he appears to be a pretty nice guy for a planet, eventually he reveals that he wants to absorb the universe into himself. She also intentionally gave Peter's mom's cancer an unspeakably horrific act. So, it was a great relief to see the Ego Star Plume use its celestial powers, while his friends worked to detonate the Ego with a powerful bomb. The Ego is the highest expression of power, and seeing it knocked down was a humbling experience for all who were involved in the process. Number 9. Mariah Dillard Luke Cage. A clever politician and ruthless gangster Mariah Dillard becomes completely hateful in Luke Cage, even if she is strangely charismatic. Mariah is finally behind bars and receives visits from both her daughter, Tilda, and the main character. Mariah boasts that she will also rise from within the prison. That is until she begins to experience sudden anguish. It was soon revealed that Tilda managed to poison her mother through a kiss. After all that Mariah has passed for a Tilda, it is definitely a worthy ending to the Queen of Harlem-Broach. Number 8. Ronan the Accuser, Guardians of the Galaxy. Ronin was a radical Kree warlord and former member of the Accusers. A participant in the Kree-Skrull War, Ronin worked with Jan Rod and the Star Force after the ambush in Torfa to wipe out the last of the Skrull refugees. Ronin and the Accusers were then called to drop warheads on Earth to wipe out the remaining Skrull opposition there, but were repelled when Captain Marvel came to Earth's defense. The Accusers retreated, with Ronin promising retribution. Ronin also killed the entire Drax family. Needless to say, he gained few admirers. During his screen time, and during the final battle of Razander, his confrontation with Star-Lord is equally epic and hilarious, citing the Quill's invitation to a ball. However, with the Stone of Power released, Peter manages to grab it, and with the help of the Guardian, he uses it to finish off Ronin in a spectacular display of power and friendship. Number 7. Grant Ward, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Grant Douglas Ward was one of the leaders of Hydra and Phil Coulson's most personal opponent. A former Hydra infiltrator at S.H.I.E.L.D., disguised as a Level 7 agent, was abused by his family as a child. When he was a teenager, he tried to set his family home on fire. Ward was imprisoned until he was released by John Garrett, who trained Ward to become a cold-blooded killer. Ward eventually became more loyal to him than a Hydra like S.H.I.E.L.D. Ward was recruited into Coulson's team, working with them on all of their missions, posing as gruff and antisocial. However, over time, he became emotionally attached to the team. During the Hydra uprising, he killed Victoria Hand but still maintained his cover as a loyalist of S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Ward ended up accidentally killing Palamas and joined the remains of Hydra, deciding to rebuild the organization and become its new leader. His search brought him into conflict with Gideon Malik, one of the last remaining bosses of the Hydra Old Guard, but they eventually formed an alliance to destroy S.H.I.E.L.D. and achieve Hydra's oldest goal, which was Hod's return to Earth. His crimes are many, including treason and murder. However, what sends Coulson to skydive from a plane to a portal to another planet is the murder of his girlfriend Rosalind. Upon reaching Ward, they reluctantly work together to escape just when their exit is close at hand, even though Coulson knocks him down by crushing him with the power of his robotic hand. Number 6. John Garrett, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. According to agents who betrayed S.H.I.E.L.D., John Garrett was once related to Phil Coulson. But after the Hydra is unmasked, Garrett goes mad and faces the wrath of Coulson and Nick Fury for his transgressions. However, it's actually Mike Peterson, the cyborg Deathlock, who Garrett manipulated into his pawn, knocking him down forever. Or so it looked like Garrett had managed to crawl across a table to get some upgrades. Luckily, Coulson arrives to blast Garrett into atoms. That was 2 kills for the price of 1. And both were very suitable outlets for such a nasty character. Number 5. William Rollins, the Punisher. Like the Crusader vigilante known as the Punisher, Frank Castle took out many criminals in the MCU. And as cool as it was to see Frank take down his friend, turned enemy Billy Russo, it was more satisfying to see him take down his former commander, William Rollins. With Russo's help, Rollins captured his former subordinate in an attempt to recover the evidence he had on them. When Rollins' onslaught went too far, Russo betrayed him by allowing Frank to free himself from his bonds, allowing the ex-military to do what he does best. The Punisher's subsequent revenge is perhaps as terrifying as it is cathartic. Number 4. Kilgrave, Jessica Jones. When it comes to bad MCUs, they don't get much more vile than Kilgrave. Kilgrave has enslaved many victims, including Jessica Jones, however. After escaping her control, she does everything in her power to take down her attacker. Let's not forget about that. Even if their final confrontation makes it appear that she has fallen under his spell again. Jessica reveals it's a ruse. It is terribly satisfying to see her lift a Kilgrave with one hand and finish it smiling. Well, it surely made us smile, too. Number 3. Alexander Pierce, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Alexander Goodwin Pierce is a fictional character appearing in American comic books, published by Marvel Comics, usually as a supporting character in stories featuring the espionage agency S.H.I.E.L.D. as an agent. While serving as Secretary of the World Security Council, Alexander Pierce is found rotten. He even kills her housekeeper for screaming out loud, but when Hydra puts her plan into action, she takes full control. Pierce is stopped by Nick Fury and Black Widow as Captain America destroys the helicopters in the world. Pierce uses the threat of a bomb on the Black Widow to escape. However, once neutralized, the Fury rushes to the death blow. Pierce was a warmongering politician taken to the extreme, and it was really cool to see the Fury give him a taste of his own medicine. Number 2. Jasper Sitwell, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Jasper Sitwell is a fictional character, an espionage agent appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Jasper Sitwell appears as an agent of the fictional espionage agency S.H.I.E.L.D., beginning in the feature Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in Marvel Comics' Strange Tales. Even before it is revealed that he works for Hydra, Jasper Sitwell has been scrubbing people the wrong way. The traitor Weasley to be protected is particularly irritating when he is exposed and starts spilling the beans on his evil new employer. He may reluctantly help Captain America and his companions, but is still beyond his abilities. So when the Winter Soldier pulls him out of a car and throws him into oncoming traffic. Number 1. Thanos, Avengers Endgame. Thanos is a supervillain who appears in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. It was created by writer and artist Jim Starlin and made its first appearance in The Invincible Iron Man. An eternally deviant warlord of the Titan Moon, Thanos is considered as one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. He has faced many heroes, including the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men. Well, this guy has charisma, but he has already wiped out half of the universe in the end. Although the first death of the alien lord at the hands of Thor was quite poetic, it is his final death which is the most satisfying one. There is an epic battle and a desperate struggle for powerful artifacts, while it seems Thanos' victory is inevitable. After all, Iron Man proves he is stronger than fate and sacrifices himself to grind the Mad Titan and his forces to dust. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching.